Remember when I said Germany's lubrication of that Germany's lubrication of Brazil would have long-lasting effects? You're seeing that now. Olympics, Brazil have been unable to beat a 10-man South Africa and Iraq. They haven't been able to score a single goal. And you say to yourself that what is wrong? Because they tried Dunga, let's be much more defensive, more tactical, more European. They didn't get out of the groups. Okay, let's bring back the whole Samba thing and let's play the whole attacking football right now. They've not been able to G up. And I think what Brazil need to understand is it's not about changing their way, not about being defensive or changing their mindset. They need to take this L. They just need to absorb and take this L. Because, things ebb and flow. Things ebb and flow. I mean, Brazil didn't win a World Cup in the 80s, and they had one of the best teams in 82. So, because that beating of Germany cannot be underestimated. Germany psychologically has damaged Brazilian football for maybe a decade. It won't last forever, but this will last at least a decade because psychologically they have impregnated and poisoned the very essence and soul of every Brazilian football player out there. So they just need to take this L. It's as simple as that. They need to just take this L and accept it. I don't want Brazil to not reach the next stage of the Olympics. That's just being too harsh. I don't think they'll win it. I really don't think they'll win it because I look at that team, Neymar, he's doing his thing, he's trying. But who are these players? Who is that number 9? Who are these guys? Are these the best Brazilians that we have out here? I mean, surely it's better than Fred and Oscar, but are these the best Brazilians in the whole of that country? You can't go to the streets and find better players than this. So, it's unfortunate. I mean, look, man, I grew up with Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Bebeto, Romario, Robbie Carlos, Cafu, Dino. These are the cats I grew up with, and to go from that to what I'm seeing now, where they can't beat Iraq, you can't beat South Africa. But I just think this goes back to what Germany did to them. You cannot understate how monumental that result was. And Brazilians have to accept that you have to take this L, you have to take this downward spiral, you've got to take this barren spell because of the kind of reincarnation that the Germans did on you. So this is not going to, Dunga, that shouldn't not be the whole thing. Brazil, you've got to stick to it. Germany have always played that balanced way. They've got 4 World Cups. Italy have always played the defensive way. They've got 4 World Cups as well. Brazil, every time they've won the World Cup, maybe apart from 1994, they've played their attacking way. So it's not about abandoning their style. They've got to keep their style. They just have to ride this out and just wait for an influx because I think their under 17 boys actually did pretty well. So they just have to ride this out and just accept that, you know what, this is just going to have to be a time where you're not going to be the world leaders in football right now. But as far as this Olympics go, because I think for me, Nigeria would beat Brazil. This Brazil team I'm looking at in Nigeria would tear them apart. They would tear them apart. Your boy Uma, what's up? But yeah, man, I just had to put this vid out because, Iraq, these guys are still recovering from a war. So it's like, and Iraq, they looked pretty good. So just put it into perspective. They've not scored a single goal, and the 2 matches they've played were South Africa and Iraq. Germany, man, if I was Brazil, hire some lawyers and prosecute the German FA and all of those players because what they've done to you, man. I think it's a lubrication. But as I say, it's a lubrication. I don't think there was any lube used in that 7-1. Hence why Brazil will psychologically be damaged for this for at least another 10 years.